Hi, everyone. Today, I want to talk to you about a reading strategy that is going to help us as readers to really take our experiences with texts, in particular literary texts, to the next level. The strategy is called using signposts, or sometimes I'll call them signposts, or sometimes I'll call them notice and note signposts. And recently, I had talked to you about the importance of looking at the story and then also looking beyond the story at the writing. Often, teachers, whether it was in the past, this year, or in the future, teachers will give you a piece of text and they'll ask you to read the piece of text and come back prepared to discuss something that you thought was important to the story. So they might say, pick a passage that you feel is important to the text. And this creates a problem for a lot of readers because they'll read it and they're embedded in the storyline, the characters, the setting, the conflict, and they might not necessarily be thinking, okay, what's important to the story? Like, what is it that the author would want me to notice? And that's where signposts come in. Signposts are like little flags, or a way for the author to kind of flag you down and say, hey, this part right here, this part is important. And I love signposts because they kind of target you, your reading on certain passages that allow you to think more critically about the text. So, first, let me explain that there are 6 signposts, and these signposts came from the idea that there were a couple reading educator gurus, and they knew that kids had trouble kind of pinpointing parts that were important to the story. So what they did is they went through and they analyzed thousands and thousands of books, and what they narrowed it down to is that there are 6 strategies that writers use to kind of highlight momentous or important aspects of the writing. And the signposts are like little red flags. They're when you are reading and you see one of these, it's the author saying, oh, wait a second, stop and think about this part a little bit more because I'm giving you some good stuff. So the signposts are called aha moment, words of the wiser, again and again, tough questions, contrast and contradiction, and memory moment. And when I'm going to teach you what each of these is, and you will develop your ability throughout the year to find and spot these. And throughout the year, it's like a game of hide and seek. I'll be saying, actually, you will be the ones coming and saying, I saw a signpost, I saw a signpost. And these help us to look deeper at the text because when we talk about signposts, almost always, inevitably, we're going to hear words like theme, conflict, foreshadowing, maybe characters, setting. We're going to hear those literary terms where we're looking and thinking a little bit more critically about the writing, as opposed to just the storyline. So in the following pages of this presentation, you're going to see a little card on each signpost, and it will be a definition. So please read those carefully so that you know when to see and spot a signpost. After each card, there's a little place for you to answer a question about each one. And then after that, there's a series of videos where you're going to watch a short little video, and then you have to tell me what signpost you think is most strongly represented in the video. And then tomorrow we will come together and we'll see how we did on this. I hope you enjoy this and have a great day.